7 błogosławieństw dla was. Moi dzielni, oparszywiali, pokryci szarą łuszczycą, strażnicy miejscy, celnicy i inni pracownicy królewskiego wymiaru sprawiedliwości w 7 królestwach. Dzisiaj zajmiemy się trzecim odcinkiem 7 sezonu, odcinkiem zatytułowanym The Queen's Justice. Sprawiedliwość królowej. Będzie to odcinek poświęcony najprawdopodobniej wymierzeniu sprawiedliwości z tą drogą przez królową Cersei, a powiedzmy sobie specyficznej formy sprawiedliwości. Najprawdopodobniej czekają nas tortury, waterboarding, areszty wydobywcze i inne akty prawne i procedury arsenału ministra superpolicjanta Zbysia Ziobro. Także mam nadzieję, że wasze ciało jest gotowe, bo moje ciało jest gotowe. Czy w tym odcinku również Daenerys, Smocza Królowa, będzie wymierzała komuś sprawiedliwość? Czy przyniesie komuś krew i ogień? Nie wiadomo. Musimy zobaczyć, żeby się przekonać.
Bastard of Winterfell, the dwarf of Casterly Rock.
No, skoro już wymieniliśmy grzeczności, to
We
może
lost
pora
each other
zabrać się
at
do
the
roboty, co?
We were pissing off the edge, if I remember right. Picked up some scars along the road. It's been a long road, but we're both still here.
Czego nie można powiedzieć o pozostałych członkach waszej rodziny?
The Onion Knight. We fought on opposite sides at the Battle of Blackwater Bay. Unluckily for me. And Sandy is the Queen's most trusted advisor.
Welcome to Dragonstone. Our queen knows this is a long journey. She appreciates the efforts you've made on her behalf. If you wouldn't mind handing over your weapons.
Of course.
No, łodzie też konfiskujemy.
Please, this way.
Where are you from? I can't place the accent.
I was born on the island of Nar.
Ah, I hear it's beautiful down there. Palm trees and butterflies. Haven't been myself.
No, Davos,
This place has changed.
jaki loverboy z niego jest. Już uderza do pierwszej
He's
lepszej łódki, którą
I hear she's
zobaczył.
alive and well. She is, though she missed me terribly. A sham marriage, and unconsummated. I didn't ask. Well, it was. Wasn't. Anyway. She's much smarter than she lets on. She's starting to let on. Good. At some point, I want to hear how a Night's Watch recruit became King of the North. As long as you tell me how a Lannister became hand to Daenerys Targaryen. Long and blessed hair. To be honest, I was drunk for most of it. My bannermen think I'm a fool for coming in. Of course they do. If I was your hand, I would have advised against it. General rule of thumb. Stark men don't fare well when they travel south. True. But I'm not a Stark. I'd say you get used to them. But you never really do. Come. Their mother's waiting for you. I wondered why you weren't there to meet our guests. You begged us to summon the King of the North. Don't you want to see him again?
I've done my part. I've brought ice and fire together.
Strange. You spoke so highly of Jon Snow, but when he arrives, you hide on a cliff.
No, pozostaje drobna
Didn't
sprawa
take you
wyroku
for a bashful
śmierci,
girl.
banicji.
My time
który
whispering
Jon
in
Snow
the ears of
nałożył na
kings has come to an
Melisandre.
end.
Oh, I doubt that. Give us common folk one taste of power like the lion who tasted man. Nothing is ever so sweet again.
Neither of us is common folk anymore. I did not part on good terms with the King of the North, or his advisor,
Why?
because of mistakes I made. Terrible mistakes. I would only be a distraction if I stayed.
So where will you go?
Volantis.
Good. If you don't mind my saying, I don't think you should return to Westeros. I'm not sure you'll be safe here.
Oh, I will return, dear Spider. One last time.
My lady.
I have to die in this strange country. Just like you.
Ja obstawiam, że w 8 sezonie i Varys i Melisandra pójdą z dymem. No, wraca żelazna flota. W sile jednego stopku. Nie ma to jak przepierdolić ojcowiznę.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the mother of dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the breaker of chains.
Kurwa, jaki flexing.
This is Jon Snow. He's king of the north.
No fame, no
Thank you
name.
for travelling so far, my lord. I hope the seas weren't too rough.
The winds were kind, Your Grace. Apologies. I have a flea-bottom accent, I know. But Jon Snow is king in the north, Your Grace. He's not a lord.
Forgive me.
Your Grace, this is Sir Davos Seaworth.
Forgive me, Sir Davos. I never did receive a formal education, but I could have sworn I read the last king in the north was Torrhen Stark, who bent the knee to my ancestor Aegon Targaryen. In exchange for his life, and the lives of the Northmen, Torrhen Stark swore fealty to House Targaryen in perpetuity. Or do I have my facts wrong?
I wasn't there, Your Grace.
No, of course not. But still, an oath is an oath. And perpetuity means... What does perpetuity mean, Lord Tyrion?
Forever.
Forever. So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
I am not.
No. Well, that is unfortunate.
Upsi. Jon Snow
You've
zrobił
travelled
upsi.
all this way to break faith with House
Jak już
Targaryen?
ustaliliśmy,
Break
Jon
faith.
Snow kurwą jest.
Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive. He would have burned the Seven
My
Kingdoms.
father was an evil man. On behalf of House Targaryen, I ask your forgiveness for the crimes he committed against your family. And I ask you not to judge a daughter by the sins of her father. Our two houses were allies for centuries. And those were the best centuries the Seven Kingdoms have ever known. Centuries of peace and prosperity, with a Targaryen sitting on the Iron Throne and a Stark serving as Warden of the North. I am the last Targaryen, Jon Snow. Honor the pledge your ancestor made to mine. Bend the knee and I will name you Warden of the North. Together, we will save this country from those who would destroy it.
You're right. You're not guilty of your father's crimes. And I'm not beholden to my ancestors' vows.
Then why are you here?
Because I need your help, and you need mine.
Did you see 3 dragons flying overhead when you arrived?
I did.
And did you see the Dothraki? All of whom have sworn to kill for me.
They're hard to miss.
But still, I need your help.
Not to defeat Cersei. You could storm King's Landing tomorrow and the city would fall. Hell, we almost took it and we didn't even have dragons. Almost. But you haven't stormed King's Landing. Why not? The only reason I can see is you don't want to kill thousands of innocent people. It's the fastest way to win the war, but you won't do it. Which means, at the very least, you're better than Cersei.
Still, that doesn't explain why I need your help.
Because right now, you and I and Cersei and everyone else, we're children playing at a game screaming that the rules aren't fair.
You told me you liked this man.
I do.
In the time since he's met me, he's refused to call me queen, he's refused to bow, and now he's calling me a child.
I believe he's calling all of us children. Figure of speech. Your Grace, everyone you know will die before winter's over if we don't defeat the enemy to the north.
As far as I can see, you are the enemy to the north.
I'm not your enemy. The dead are the enemy.
The dead. Is that another figure of speech?
The army of the dead is on the march. The army of the dead.
Nie,
You
kurwa,
don't know me
nie
well,
wtedy.
my lord, but do you think I'm a liar or a madman? No, I don't think you're either of those things. The army of the dead is real. The White Walkers are real. The Night King is real. I've seen them. If they get past the wall and we're squabbling amongst ourselves, we're finished.
I was born at Dragonstone. Not that I can remember it. We fled before Robert's assassins could find us. Robert was your father's best friend, no? I wonder if your father knew his best friend sent assassins to murder a baby girl in her crib.
No, wiedział, ale nic nie
Not that he might
powiedział.
now, of course. I spent my life in foreign lands. So many men have tried to kill me. I don't remember all their names. I have been sold like a brood mare. I've been shamed and betrayed, raped and defiled. Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? Faith. Not in any gods. Not in myths and legends. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen. The world hadn't seen a dragon in centuries until my children were born. The Dothraki hadn't crossed the sea. Any sea. They did for me. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
You'll be rolling over a graveyard if we don't defeat the Night King. The war against my sister has already begun. You can't expect us to halt hostilities and join you in fighting whatever you saw beyond the wall. You don't believe him. I understand that. It sounds like nonsense. But if destiny has brought Daenerys Targaryen back to our shores, it has also made Jon Snow king in the north. You were the first to bring Dothraki to Westeros. He is the first to make allies of wildlings and Northmen. He was named Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He was named King of the North. Not because of his birthright. He has no birthright. He's a damn bastard. All those hard sons of bitches chose him as their leader because they believe in him. All those things you don't believe in, he faced those things. He fought those things for the good of his people. He risked his life for his people. He took a knife in the heart for his people. He gave his own... If we don't put aside our enmities and band together, we will die. And then it doesn't matter whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
If it doesn't matter, then you might as well kneel. Swear your allegiance to Queen Daenerys, help her to defeat my sister, and together our armies will protect the North. There's no time for that.
A tam chuja
There's no
takiego.
time for any of this. While we stand here
Północnika.
debating, it takes no time to bend the
Kraju
knee.
Polan,
Pledge your sword to her
powstań z
cause.
Polan.
And why would I do that? I mean no offense, Your Grace, but I don't know you. As far as I can tell, your claim to the throne rests entirely on your father's name, and my own father fought to overthrow the Mad King. The Lords of the North place their trust in me to lead them, and I will continue to do so as well as I can.
That's fair. It's also fair to point out that I'm the rightful queen of the Seven Kingdoms. By declaring yourself king of the northernmost kingdom, you are in open rebellion. You must forgive my manners. You'll both be tired after your long journey. We'll have baths drawn for you and supper sent to your rooms. Idris Jin, Mararesh, Detajan Mori, Timuriache, Fosman, Fitihiri Mora.
Am I your prisoner?
Not yet.
Our Ironborn and Dornish allies were attacked en route to Dawn.
And?
2 or 3 ships escaped. The rest sunk or captured. Ilaria and the Sand Snakes dead or captured. The Greyjoys dead or captured.
All of
No
them?
i już pół armii poszło się niebo.
Your sister's dead.
You're on us.
You saw him take her. But you got away.
I couldn't save her. I tried.
You wouldn't be here if you tried.
No i jedna z kochany Juron. Jedenasta Boga odławia śmiernicy.
This is the life. Look at them. Cheering for Greyjoy. I have to be honest. This is making me hard. Did you see little Theon's face right before he jumped overboard? Oh no! What a twat!
Ile dobrej sałaty się marnuje. Mogliby ją oddać na biednych. Zamiast tego bawią się jedzeniem na ulicach. Ci heklerzy w królewskiej przystani są bardzo oryginalni. No widzę, że Cersei wymieniła witraże w głównej sali. Wiele niemal wy.
My queen, please accept this gift on behalf of all of your loyal subjects in the Iron Islands.
I give you what no other man could give.
Justice. Justice for your murdered daughter.
You've proven yourself the greatest captain on the 14 seas, and a true friend to the crown.
You deserve more than a true friend.
And you deserve a proper reward for your heroism.
There's only one reward I want.
You shall have what your heart desires. When the war is won. With Euron Greyjoy commanding our naval forces, and Jaime Lannister leading our armies, the sons and daughters of Westeros shall defend our country.
There's nothing quite like it, is there? The love of the people. I suppose you wouldn't know.
The same mob spattered my sister not long ago. And if you turn on us, they would cheer to see your head mounted on a spike.
All yours. They're just like 7 heads, really. Listen, if you have any advice at all, I'm enough to hear it. When we have an hour to speak as brothers.
Advice?
Does you like it gentle or rough? A thing named the bum. Shh, not now. We'll talk later.
Kurwa, Juron Greyjoy to jest urodzony celebryta.
I want you to know I understand. Even though we're enemies, you and I understand the fury that drives you. I was there that day when Sir Gregor crushed your lover's head. I close my eyes. I can hear the sound of Oberyn's skull break, the sound of your scream. I never heard a sound like that. I thought that's true love. Oberyn looked beautiful that day, he really did. No one moved like him, no one had such skill with a spear. Even Sir Gregor couldn't stop him. If only he hadn't taunted him. He could have walked away and left poor Sir Gregor to die. But that wasn't your lover's way, was it? Now he's buried somewhere. And here's Sir Gregor stronger than ever. That must be difficult for you.
Sir Gregor wzmocniony sterydami, mroczną
My
archanią
daughter was
Kyberna.
taken from me, my only daughter. Well, you can't imagine how that feels unless you've lost a child. I fed her at my own breast even though they told me to give her to the wet nurse. I couldn't bear to see her in another woman's arms. I never got to have a mother. But Miss Heather did. She was mine. And you took her from me. Why did you do that? Doesn't matter now. Your daughter's a beauty too. It's brown eyes. His lips. Perfect Dornish beauty. I imagine she's your favourite. I know, we're not supposed to have favourites. Still, we're only human. We love whom we love. Sorry, I can't understand you. Yeah, it makes it impossible to understand what I'm saying. It must be frustrating. We all make our choices. You chose to murder my daughter. You must have felt powerful after you made that choice. You feel powerful now. I don't sleep very well. Not at all, really. I lie in bed and I stare at the canopy and imagine ways of killing my enemies. How to destroy Ilaria Sand, the woman who murdered my only daughter. I thought about having Sir Gregor crush your skull the way he did Oberyn's. Would be poetic, I suppose, but fast. Too fast. I thought about having him crush your daughter's skull. She's so beautiful. I thought of this lovely face cracking open like a duck egg. No, it's just not right.
Ilaria już wie, co się wydarzyło.
Carbon, he's the cleverest man I know. Clever enough to learn what poison you used to murder Marcella. The long goodbye was happy.
The long farewell.
That's the one. How long does the poison take?
Difficult to say, hours, days. It depends on the subject's constitution.
But death is certain.
Oh, yes, quite so.
Your daughter will die here in this cell. And you'll be here watching what she does. You'll be here the rest of your days. If you refuse to eat the false food down your throat, you will live to watch your daughter rot. To watch that beautiful face collapse to bone and dust. All the while contemplating the choices you've made. Make sure the guards change the torches every few hours. I don't want her to miss a thing.
No i to sprawiedliwość królowej. Sprawiedliwość po królu. Ale myślę, że tak kończą właśnie dzieciobójczynie.
No.
Oj, Jamie. Ty to sobie powinieneś znaleźć normalną babę.
Don't. What are you doing? No one can see us like this.
I'm the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I'll do as I please. Forgive me, Your Grace. The visitor from Bravos has arrived. Good. And we'll need fresh sheets for the bed. At once, Your Grace.
No, thank you. My condolences, Your Grace, on the death of your son. From all reports, he was a fine young man.
The Iron Mountain send you here to offer condolences.
Condolences and congratulations. To become the first ruling queen of the Seven Kingdoms, that's quite an accomplishment. The Iron Bank appreciates how you cast off the yoke of superstition, freeing the crown from elements who sought to subvert the rule of law.
The destruction of the Sept of Baelor was a tragic accident.
Indeed.
Jasne.
But sometimes
Przypadek?
tragedies are necessary
No, nie
to restore
sądzę.
order and rational leadership.
The Iron Bank wants its gold back.
Your father never minced words either. But yes, your debts are considerable. And you are now engaged in a conflict on several fronts. We both know how expensive war can be.
And we both know gold wins wars.
Your vaults are empty. Your late husband's profligacy saw to that. Your wealthiest allies, the Tyrells, are now your enemies. You are surrounded on all sides by rivals for the throne.
And the Iron Bank wants to bet on a winner.
We don't make bets. We invest in endeavors we deem likely to be
A
successful.
fancy way of saying bet. The war's already begun. I've drawn first blood. I decapitated the Dornish snake. My armada owns the narrow sea.
Euron Greyjoy's armada owns the narrow sea.
And Greyjoy is loyal to me.
For now. Daenerys Targaryen has 3 full-grown dragons. How well do wooden ships fare against fire-breathing dragons?
Her dragons might not be as invulnerable as some think. And let's talk about the Targaryen girl. Do you want to invest in her? I'm guessing the Iron Bank invested considerable gold in the slave trade. How are your profits? Now that Daenerys has freed all the slaves.
The slave trade has entered a downturn, it's true.
From what I gather, she considers
Żelazny
herself
bank
more of a
Bravos,
revolutionary
tego
than
samego
one.
Bravos, które zostały założone przez
In your
niewolników
experience,
zbiegłych
how do bankers usually
niewolników,
fare with revolutionaries?
opierdalający
The
sobie
Iron Bank
spekulacje
quite
na
often
handlu
demand that Lannisters
niewolnikami.
always pay their debts. The former slaves,
Otóż,
or Dothraki, or
ale szekle to
dragons.
szekle w końcu.
Your father's daughter, indeed.
Give me a fortnight. Stay in King's Landing as my honoured guest, and when you return to Bravos, I swear to you, my debt will be paid in full.
I came down here to brood over my failure to predict the Greyjoy attack. You're making it difficult. You look a lot better brooding than I do. You make me feel like I'm failing at brooding over failing. I'm a prisoner on this island. I wouldn't say you're a prisoner on this island.
Gościem honorowym.
You're free to walk the castle, the beaches, to go wherever you want, except my ship. He took my ship. I wouldn't say we took your ship. I'm not playing word games with you. The dead are coming for us all. Why don't you figure out what to do about my missing fleet and murdered allies? And I'll figure out what to do about your walking dead men. It's hard for me to fathom, it really is. If someone told me about the White Walkers and the Night King,
No, też byś mi nie
you
uwierzył,
probably
co?
don't believe me. I do, actually. You didn't before. Grumpkins and Snarks, you called them, do you remember? You said it was all nonsense. It was nonsense. Everybody knew it. But then Mormont saw them, and you saw them, and I trust the eyes of an honest man more than I trust what everybody knows. How do I convince people who don't know me that an enemy they don't believe in is coming to kill them all? Good question. I know it's a good question. I'm looking for an answer. People's minds aren't made for problems that large. White Walkers, the Night King, Army of the Dead. It's almost a relief to confront a comfortable, familiar monster like my sister. I need to help prepare my people for what's coming. I can't help them from here. I'd like to leave. It seems unlikely that you became king of the North by giving up that easily. Everyone told me to learn from my father's mistakes. Don't go south. Don't answer a summons from the Mad King's daughter, a foreign invader. And here I am. A northern fool. Children are not their fathers. Luckily for all of us. And sometimes there's more to foreign invaders and northern fools than meets the eye. Daenerys could have sailed for Westeros long ago, but she didn't. Instead, she stayed where she was and saved many people from horrible fates. Some of whom are on this island with us right now. While you're our guest here, you might consider asking them what they think of the Mad King's daughter. She protects people from monsters, just as you do. That's why she came here. And she's not about to head north to fight an enemy she's never seen on a word of a man she doesn't know. After a single meeting, it's not a reasonable thing to ask. So do you have anything reasonable to ask?
No, tak
What
się
do you mean?
składa, że ma.
Maybe you are a northern fool. I'm asking if there's something I can do to help you.
Dragon glass.
Yes, volcanic glass. Obsidian. He says you have a tremendous amount of it here.
Why are we talking about glass? We just lost 2 of our allies.
Which is why I was speaking to Jon Snow, a potential ally.
What does the King of the North want with dragon glass?
Apparently, it can be turned into weapons that kill White Walkers and their foot soldiers. Or stop them. Destroy them. Unsure about the nomenclature.
And what do you think about this army of the dead and White Walkers, Night Kings?
I'd very much like to believe that
100%
Jon Snow is wrong.
legit. No
But a wise
scam.
man once said that you should never believe a thing simply because you want to believe it.
Which wise man said this?
I don't remember.
Are you trying to present your own statements as ancient wisdom?
I would never do that. To you. The reason I believe Jon Snow is because he's here. All of his advisors would have told him not to come. I would have told him not to come. And he's here anyway. You don't have to believe him.
No, widocznie nie ma co
Let him mine
robić.
the dragon glass. If he's wrong, it's worthless. He
Pora go
didn't even know
zabrać
it
w
was here.
kajdany i
It's
wysłać
nothing
do
to you.
kopalni rtęci.
Give him something. By giving him nothing, take a step toward a more productive relationship with a possible ally. Keep him occupied while we
Kurwa,
focus
ja
on the task at
pierdolę.
hand.
No ja naprawdę szanuję
Costly rock.
Tyriona. Jego
What the
zdolności
devil said
przywódcy.
about taking a knife in the heart for his
Przywódcę,
people?
nie przywódcę.
Did you notice that?
You must allow them their flights of fancy. It's dreary in the north. Amazing thing to see.
I named them for my brothers, Viserys and Rhaegar. They're both gone now.
No, jeden był szalonym
You lost 2
socjopatą,
brothers as well.
a drugi nieodpowiedzialnym
We
dziwkarzem,
thought
przez
the
którego
dragons were gone forever,
wypływano.
but here they are. Perhaps we should all be examining what we think we know.
talkative to read.
Here's my hand.
He enjoys talking.
We all enjoy what we're good at.
I don't.
You know I'm not going to let Cersei stay on the Iron Throne.
I never expected that you would.
And I haven't changed my mind about which kingdoms belong to that throne.
I haven't either.
I will allow you to mine the dragon glass and forge weapons from it. Any resources or men you need, I will provide for you.
Thank you. So you believe me then about the Night King and the army of the dead?
Nie?
You'd better get to work, Jon Snow.
No, John, zapierdalaj do kopalni. Na szychtę. Bo tylko się obija, zapierdala, że nic nie robisz.
How much do we have?
4,000 bushels, my lady.
What does that mean?
For the current occupants of the castle, it's enough food for a year, perhaps more.
What's the longest winter in the past 100 years?
I'm not entirely certain. I'll check Maester Lewin's records. He kept a copy of every Raven scroll.
You're telling me we don't have enough food, especially not if the armies of the North come back to defend Winterfell.
No, my lady, most likely not.
Ten mieliśmy mało się nie puszczał, jak o tym usłyszał.
Every direction the threat comes from, this is the best place to be. We need to start building up our grain stores with regular shipments from every keep in the north. If we don't use it by winter's end, we'll give it back to them, but if the entire north has to flee to Winterfell, they won't have enough time to bring wagon loads of grain with them.
Very wise, my lady.
Mr. Walker, can you see to it? Are they covering those breastplates in leather?
No, my lady.
Shouldn't they be? What's the real coltons?
They should indeed. Pardon me, my lady. Do that. Fasten that leather on these. Command suits you. The Northerners are all facing north, worried about the threat from beyond the wall.
So they should be.
I know Cersei better than anyone here. You keep turning your back on her.
You don't know Cersei better than anyone here.
I only meant to say...
The woman who murdered my mother, father, and brother is dangerous. Thank you for your wise counsel.
One of two things will happen. Either the dead will defeat the living, in which case all our troubles come to an end, or life will win out. And what then? Don't fight in the north or the south. Fight every battle, everywhere, always, in your mind. Everyone is your enemy. Everyone is your friend. Every possible series of events is happening all at once. Live that way, and nothing will surprise you. Everything that happens will be something that you've seen before.
No tego się nie spodziewałem. Może on się powinien dać na megafoda, ty
At the gate.
Co tam się spędza przy bramie? A, kaleka.
Hello, Sunset.
Pierwsze z rodzinnych spotkań. Ciekawe, ile jeszcze takich spotkań nas czeka.
I wish Jon were here.
Yes. I need to speak to him.
Your father's last living true-born son. You're Lord of Winterfell now.
I can never be Lord of Winterfell. I can never be Lord of anything in the Three-Eyed Raven.
I don't know what that means.
It's difficult to explain.
Try, please, for me.
No, jest czarnoksiężnikiem.
That means I can see
Władcą
everything.
czasu. Ściganym w
Everything that's gonna
4
happen to
galaktykach.
everyone. Everything that's happening right now.
Łotrem.
It's all
Poszukiwanym
pieces now.
za łamanie
fragments.
pierwszej dyrektywy temporalnej.
I need to learn to see better. When the long night comes again, I need to be ready.
How do you know all this?
The Three-Eyed Raven taught me.
I thought you were the Three-Eyed Raven.
I told you it's difficult to explain.
No, Sansa, nie pierdol i idź pilnować
I'm sorry
drzwi.
for all that's happened to you.
Trzymaj drzwi. Hold the door.
I'm sorry it's had to happen here, in our home. It was so beautiful that night. Snow falling. Just like now. And you were so beautiful.
No,
In your
dzień
white wedding
swojego
dress.
gwałtu małżeńskiego.
I have to go
Ty,
please
Fran,
out
jak coś pierdolniesz, to klękajcie
Must
na
have
rodach.
it
Tylko te jaja tu nie odmruz. Samoistna
Does it
kurwa
hurt?
recesja szarej
Less than
wysypy.
before. The infection no longer appears to be active. Unusual. Unlikely. One could almost be forgiven for thinking that the entire upper layer of diseased skin was debrided, and the underlying region treated with some sort of unguent. Don't know anything about that. I just started feeling better. I assumed it was the
Cudowne
rest that did
kurwa
it,
ozdrowienie.
and the climate. Climate. You're free to go, sir.
This chamber is needed for the infectious, which you are no longer. Charlie, I'd like to speak with you in my study this evening.
How bad is it? I suppose I'll find out this evening. Where will you go? I've surrendered to this sickness the moment I first saw it. I knew it would kill me, and I killed myself before I could. Daenerys Stormborn convinced me otherwise. The only place for me is back with her. I owe my life. Her. And you. Your father saved me more than once. It's the least I could do. Perhaps our paths will cross again. I hope they do.
No, może lepiej nie. A ciekawe, co by się okazało, gdyby jednak ta strzała łuszczyca nie była do końca wyleczona. Ser Jorah po jakimś czasie został przeżytu.
Yes.
I okazałoby się, że jeszcze
Who
sam
told you to
zabił.
treat him?
No one.
Who forbade you or anyone to attempt to treat him?
I seem to remember you.
But you treated him anyway.
I did, yes.
I forbade it because it is dangerous and rarely successful, especially on someone of that age. You could have infected yourself and others. You could have devastated the entire citadel. But you didn't. It's a meticulous, difficult procedure. Many maesters whose chains are heavy with healing links have attempted it and failed. But you succeeded. How?
I read the book and followed the instructions.
Takie kurwa proste. Doktor Wilczur się po prostu kurwa
That man is
znalazł.
alive because of you. You should be proud.
Thank you, Archmaester.
Come here. All these manuscripts and scrolls are rotting away. I need you to make copies of them. You're expecting a reward. Your reward is not being immediately expelled from the Citadel. You better get started. Be careful of the paper mites. They like flesh as well.
We need to find Euron Greyjoy's fleet and sink it.
Your Grace, he's already destroyed a good portion of our fleet. To send our remaining ships after
I'm
him.
not talking about sending our ships after him.
Would you have to go yourself? Your own ships could be anywhere, or in more than one place. You'd be flying around the open seas alone for who knows how long.
I wouldn't be alone. I would have Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegal. What can anyone do to them? They can still do something to you. It only takes one arrow.
It's too great a risk. You're too important.
What about Casterly Rock?
The Unsullied will be there soon.
And what will they face?
A difficult situation. They know we're coming. Yes. Cersei believes my sole purpose in life is to destroy House Lannister. She will be ready. No one has ever
Niestety
taken the rock.
imponujące to zamczysko.
The Lannister army is still the army my father built. Well trained and well provisioned. 10,000 men at least. They will see us coming. They will be ready. The gates of Casterly Rock are impregnable. The fight at the walls will be hard. We will be at a disadvantage. Many men will die. Just as my father said they would. Interesting thing about my father. He built our house up from near ruin. He built our army. He built Casterly Rock as we know it. But he didn't build the sewers. That was beneath him. So he gave the job to the lowest person he could find. Me. He was right. I was low. The company I kept, low. Women mostly. They weren't welcome at the Rock. Father disapproved of that sort of behavior. Couldn't walk them through the front gates. I couldn't have them in my chambers. So in the process of building the sewers, I threw in something for myself. It was a passage that began in an out-of-the-way cove by the sea and ended beneath one of the main guard towers. No better place for low pursuits than beneath the ground. Casterly Rock is an impregnable fortress. But as a good friend of mine once said, give me 10 good men, and I'll impregnate the bitch. And so it begins. They will face the bulk of the Lannister forces. They will be outnumbered. They will have less armor and fewer weapons. But my sister's armies fight for her out of fear. The Unsullied will be fighting for something greater. They will be fighting for freedom, and the person who gave it to them. They will be fighting for you. And that is why they will triumph.
No i zwyciężyli, przybyli, zobaczyli, pierdol spuścili.
Dorion was.
Aczkolwiek jest to dosyć mały
Inka
pierdol.
sonesko sidri hiberi. Gara sidri.
A tu taki twój przyjacielska wizyta z żelaznych wysp. Zapadła grobowa cisza.
Where are they? Where are the rest of the Lannisters?
No to róża straci kolce. Nie ma to jak napaść na jednego z własnych poddanych, tylko po to, żeby zapierdolić całe jego zapasy i skasować całe jego złoto. Bo się narobiło długów w zagranicznych bankach, które później trzeba spłacić.
And now the rains weep o'er our halls. Did we fight well?
As well as could be expected.
It was never our forte. Golden roses, indeed. Your brother and his new queen thought you would be defending Casterly Rock.
The truth is, Casterly Rock isn't worth much anymore. Well, it is to me, but my fond childhood memories won't keep Cersei on the throne.
So you just let them take it.
For now, they won't be able to hold it. You and Greyjoy's navy burned their ships, we emptied the larders before we left. Eventually, they'll be forced to abandon their position and march all the way across Westeros.
And you took your army, your real army, and went to where they weren't.
As Robb Stark did to me at Whispering Wood. There are always lessons in failures.
Yes.
Jamie
must be very
Lannister,
wise by
plus
now.
5 do mądrości
My
strategii.
father always said I was a slow learner.
If he was so clever, why didn't he take High Garden the moment your gold mines ran dry? I suppose I'll be able to ask him myself soon enough. No more learning from my mistakes, eh?
Co to jest,
How
chyba
will you do it?
Kanadyjką?
With that sword?
Ej, to takie
That was
charakterystyczne,
Joffrey's sword, wasn't it? Not that he
charakterystyczna
ever used it.
intonacja
What's he called
anglojęzycznych
it?
mieszkańców Kanady.
Widow's Wail.
He really was a cunt, wasn't he? I did unspeakable things to protect my family, or watch them being done on my orders. I never lost a night's sleep over them. They were necessary. And whatever I imagined necessary for the safety of House Tyrell, I did.
No, byłego
But your
rodu
sister
Tyrell.
has done things I wasn't capable of imagining. That was my prize mistake. A failure of imagination. She's a monster, you do know that.
To you, I'm sure. To others as well. But after we've won, and there's no one left to oppose us, when people are living peacefully in the world she built, do you really think they'll wring their hands over the way she built it?
You love her. You really do love her. You poor fool. She'll be the end of you.
Possibly. Not much to be gained from discussing it with you, though, is there?
What better person to discuss it with? What better guarantee could you have that the things you say will never leave this room? But perhaps you're right. If she's driven you this far, it's gone beyond your control.
Yes.
Czyżby słowa mądrości od Lady Olenny, dzięki którym Jamie Lannister
She's a
przestanie ruchać
disease.
własną siostrę?
I regret my role in spreading it. You will too.
I think we're done here.
How will it happen?
Cersei had several ideas. Whipping you through the streets and beheading you in front of the Red Keep. Playing you alive and hanging you from the walls of King's Landing. I talked her out of those.
Czyżby cień wieczoru? Zajebisty dream.
Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
That's good. I hate to die like your son. Clawing at my neck, foam and bile spilling from my mouth, eyes blood red, skin purple. Must have been horrible for you, as a king's guard, as a father. It was horrible enough for me. A shocking scene. Not at all what I intended. You see, I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
Ostatni cierń królowej cierni wbity prosto w moszne Jamie'ego. No i w takim razie to byłoby na tyle, jeśli chodzi o trzeci odcinek 7. sezonu Gry o Tron. W następnym odcinku dowiemy się, jak królowa Cersei zareaguje na wieść o tym, że królowa cierni otruła jej ukochanego syneczka, socjopatę i mordercę dręczyciela zwierząt, ludzi i dzieci. Także zostańcie z nami. Pamiętajcie, żeby się trzymać dramy, to się nie posramy i kucujcie maciorę.